In Dragon Ball Super Chapter 42, the Tournament of Power ended and the Galactic Patrol Prisoner arc begins, introducing Merus, who at first seems to be a villain, but we soon learn that in fact he is the #1 elite agent for the Galactic Patrol. However, today we're going to look into some evidence that may point toward Merus still being a villain. Is Merus evil? Let's look into it. So in Chapter 42 of Dragon Ball Super, Bulma gets a call from Mr. Satan and she tells Goku and Vegeta that somebody is trying to kidnap Buu. This is when, of course, we're introduced to Merus, who is going up against Hercule, and of course, when Goku and Vegeta come in, they try to free Buu but are easily dispatched by Merus, who shows that, hey, this guy is something to be reckoned with, there's something special about him. Now, of course, at this point, we still think he's a bad guy, but of course, we soon find out that he is actually the #1 elite of the Galactic Patrol. So that tells us that, hey, this guy's actually not a bad guy, he's a good guy, and they also indicate that he was stealing Buu for the Supreme Kai that is trapped inside him. However, there are a couple things about the altercation with taking Majin Buu that stand out. When Goku and Vegeta arrive, Merus says the Goku and Vegeta, which indicates that, hey, he's heard of these guys, so he knows by reputation who they are. So what does he do? He decides to subdue them. And not only that, he decides to take them with them to aid their cause, quote unquote. Now, of course, it makes sense for Merus to want some extra help against Moro, but what really stands out here is that Jocko says he's not sure why Merus brought them to when Majin Buu would have been enough, indicating that this is obviously not a part of the plan to bring Goku and Vegeta, but it might be some extra help. Now that could be the case, but it also could be that Merus is trying to get Goku and Vegeta to Moro so that Moro can absorb their power. Now, of course, whether or not it was Merus' intent to bring Goku and Vegeta along when he went to Earth in the first place is yet to be seen, because he did seem surprised when Goku and Vegeta showed up. Now, it should also be noted that Buu was asleep when Merus came to get him, so what was Merus' plan if Buu was not asleep? Would his stun gun have worked, or did Merus specifically go to Earth for Goku and Vegeta, but on the surface level to the Galactic Patrol, Merus is actually going there for Buu to get the Supreme Kai? So Merus is actually kind of acting as a double agent, so to speak. So we move on, and Merus is more than willing to have Goku and Vegeta help them in their quest to find Moro. Now, all of those little details are from Chapter 42, which is basically just the end of that chapter, so we move on to Chapter 43, which in large part is just the giant train heist scene in Goku and Vegeta's first mission as Galactic Patrol. Now, my theory here is that this is all an elaborate setup by Merus and the Macareni siblings. They have some sort of deal to show that Goku and Vegeta that Merus is actually a good guy and that he's the #1 elite Galactic Patrol, and to show off his skill and everything like that. However, what Merus didn't account for was Vegeta's suspicions. Now, when they catch the Macareni siblings, they're trying to escape in their ship, and Goku goes over and stops them. However, Vegeta notes that their ship had already been disabled. Now, when their ship was disabled is unknown. However, my theory is that it was disabled prior to this whole event by Merus, working, of course, with the Macareni siblings. Now, what Merus didn't account for was Vegeta's suspicion. Vegeta trying to get a beat on Merus' power. Now, of course, he loses track of Merus temporarily, so that's when he thinks that he disabled the ship. And he notes that when did he have time to sabotage their ship? And he somehow missed that. Now, it's important to note again that when they get back to their the Galactic Patrol ship, Vegeta asks Merus about his true power, and Merus denies that he's holding back his power and that he just wanted the siblings to get a bit farther along before he stopped them so that he could save the train conductor and stop the Blue Orem from crashing and all that. So is Merus lying and he wasn't holding back, or did he actually tamper with the ship beforehand? What is he hiding? Now, moving on to chapter 44 of the Dragon Ball Super manga, where the Macaroni siblings freely give up the information that they received about the Namekian Dragon Balls, and Goku and Vegeta just happen to be there when they start giving up that information. Now, I think that Merus planned it so that they are in the same room when they are discussing this, which of course would make Vegeta and Goku even more anxious to go after Moro. Now, of course, this would require some sort of prior knowledge of Merus to have about the Namekian Dragon Balls. Now, perhaps, I know it's somewhat far-fetched, but perhaps he was actually at the prison facility when the rumors of the Namekian Dragon Balls were circulating. So to summarize everything, the theory is that Merus is in league with Moro, and his plan or his task is to get Goku, Vegeta, and Buu over to Moro so that Moro can steal Goku and Vegeta's power, becoming even stronger, getting his wish from the Namekian Dragon Balls to either get his youth back or all of his magic back, Goku and Vegeta making him even more powerful after he absorbs them, and delivering Majin Buu with the Supreme Kai inside him so that Moro can finish off the Supreme Kai, the only one that can stop him. Goku and Vegeta possibly able to stop him, but he's gonna absorb their power. So who is gonna stop him after that? So however unlikely this theory may sound, what do you guys think? Do you think there is any validity to this, and Merus and the Galactic Patrol are just kind of playing into Moro's favor here with delivering Goku and Vegeta, who might possibly get their power stolen, and also delivering the Supreme Kai to Moro? And Merus is actually just a good guy. He's genuinely a good top #1 Galactic Patrol. Whatever you think, comment down below and let me know what you think. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for a power up. Like and share the video, and as always, take it easy.